Mission.
Mission.
Mission?
By that, what do you mean?
Duty versus mission.
My world. No animals, no human friends.
Sent by some higher power to do something?
I was commissioned by a shipping corps to guard against Somali piracy.
So,
a war correspondent is a special breed.
Finding myself stranded in the middle of a purpose I did not propose.
I was an Amnesty International volunteer and I was assigned to the railway dwellers of Ghana.
I have more of a position than a mission.
We search for trouble. We compete to get as close to death as possible.
Or to play the ION as a suffix at the end of a word and leave the MISS alone.
A task than a goal.
I was documenting the coltan and cassiterite mining and the atrocities against women and children that go along with it in the Congo.
That would be the act of missing.
You can't know when it's gonna happen. Disasters.
More of a game.
Some of the most beautiful places on the planet.
Than a plane.
Have the most severe travel advisory.
And probably with some depth and pain of loss.
We're not talking about rebels, genocide, disaster, famine. No.
Let's choose all the above.
I was a diplomatic courier working with peacekeeping forces and the United Nations Office for West Africa.
I was sent by the higher power of my storytelling league in America to tour Africa on a sabbatical that would have me sit with actual griots and learn authentic tale-telling.
I'm African American. What's gonna happen to me?
You have a super tanker.
Rebels?
Being taken down by some fishing boats and a handful of rinky-dink natives.
Terrorists?
And there were guards everywhere.
Downtown pimps?
Go figure.
And the guards were children.
They see me. Would you like something to eat?
Children with guns.
Would you like something to drink?
If for some reason something goes awry.
You need some food?
Click, click, click.
You need a place to stay?
I arrive, escorted by men in black to some African rural town or shanty in the middle of nowhere, and meet with the tribal leader and show him my gadgets.
Would you like a woman?
Fear has a side that soothes itself.
We can share her.
Show him how we can use them to count crops, weigh harvest, issue medicine.
We meet, we blog, we plan, we forecast.
Bruh.
Be still, my child.
What's the Eagles going to do with Michael V?
I always felt that they were looking at me out of the side of their eyes as if I was like Nancy indie filmmaking.
Do you know Muhammad Ali?
It's just pals born on the marathon floor of war.
Have you ever been to a cockfight?
Youth all over the East were tired of the same old despots.
You don't know nothing.
I covered the rallies.
Black power.
But on the real,
I seek dangerous places.
I'm just scoping out humanity.
Brazil, Russia, Mount Everest, Zimbabwe.
With no bridges and scant Greek governments that'd rather piss in the gutter before they plant a sewer that'd mess with their
We can put a plug on the ooze. We can treat AIDS.
Western monkey soup shenanigans of fucking slave whores and bathing in Old Spice.
We can stop dysentery, kill cholera.
By any other name and by all international standards.
We can shoot the motherfucking vultures that feed on disaster.
Living out the colonial prophecy.
That's me. That's what I do.
Ain't no safari like the Kenya safari.
Shit.
The Too Late Crew.
Can't forget about Haiti.
I was doing immunizations in Africa. So we were all of a sudden shipped off to Haiti for a cholera outbreak.
Ancestral belief outweighs westernization and colonial religions when things get rough.
How can you have a cholera epidemic in the Western Hemisphere right up under the nose of Manifest Destiny?
Be still, my child.
And I saw a monster.
There are things going on in the infrastructure in developing countries that to you would seem spooky.
It was human. And it had a heart.
Progress. That is the culprit.
So full of love that it had to ache over every little heartbreak.
Don't cry, my child.
You have no idea how anarchy, despotism, and poverty provide a playroom for science and technology.
And rings around its eyes, and it was ugly, what it did.
I'm talking about urbanization.
It killed babies, shot old men, raped helpless women.
Put a great cause behind any tech upgrade, and you've provided the moral rationale to turn everybody into a lab rat.
And it would tear your skin off if you looked it in the eye.
I'm talking about domestic violence, where the women have no power and no way to make money.
When you killed its baby and tortured its father and raped its sister.
I'm talking about a government whose outsources to fight them for clan chiefs, so the government can't do land reform because of a culture the world brags on and tourists keep alive.
It did ugly things to get back at you.
So when she's tired of the beatings and she has to run, where?
It would pluck your eye out if it could find you with the one eye you left it.
They sent me there.
Eye for an eye.
Tent City.
A one-eyed monster it was.
All in the fray of jihad, NATO.
Now look at me. Do you know how many times I had to hide because of rumors that I was ripe for slave trade picking?
I travel the world rescuing one-eyed monster.
No one is looking for me.
Refugees. I take refugees back home.
And that's when it happened.